This is David Kurtz with TPM Media. We're at the Netroots Nation in Austin, and
that's in Texas.
That's right. A Californian who knows her geography.
I was born in Texas.
Were you really? I'm here
Christi.
with Debbie Cook, who's running for the California 46th seat, House of Representatives, held currently by Dana Rohrabacher. Am I pronouncing that right?
Mm-hmm.
And
it's a he.
It's a he. We knew that. We've
a lot of people don't.
Dana Rohrabacher's been a TPM favorite for quite some time, but we wanted to ask you a little bit about your race, but also get people around the country to know a little bit more about you. They now know you were born in Texas, but live in California.
Only lived there 5 months.
Okay. So you are mayor of Huntington Beach.
Right. I've served on the city council for 8 years and been very involved in regional issues throughout the Southern California Association of Governments, League of California Cities, Orange County Sanitation District, California Desalination Task Force, a number of regional boards.
And environmental issues have been something that has really interested you for a long time. Is that right?
20 years ago I kind of cut my political teeth on environmental issues and led an initiative drive that changed our city charter. So now the city has to get vote of the people before they can sell, lease, or commercialize the parks or beaches. I then challenged the California Coastal Commission on an approval of a commercial project on our beach. And so I stopped this massive commercial project. And then I went to law school and became an attorney, and then I represented a number of environmental groups trying to protect the Bolsa Chica Mesa from development. And we fought that for 5 years, and we actually ended up winning and setting California precedent.
So all of that was done in the course of raising a family and doing all the other stuff as well?
I was running a business and doing the mom stuff, the soccer, the PTA, all of that, and I just kind of got sucked into this other world as an activist.
But now you're on the other side in the sense that you are.
Well, yeah. Now I am government, but so I see it from both sides. I understand the mistakes I made as an activist. I understand how easy it is for elected officials to kind of get sucked away from their roots, which is the people that they represent. So I think I have kind of best of both worlds in that respect.
Now, this is a race that is a very heavily Republican district.
No, it's 44% Republican.
Okay, and he's been in power for a long time.
20 years, and we feel that this is a different year. It's the first elected official that's ever challenged him. I do represent the largest city in the district, and as the mayor, having served for 8 years, I'm pretty well known. People know how I vote. They know I'm really not a partisan kind of junkie. I really focus on issues and trying to collaborate, come up with answers and that help, that move us forward, and kind of try to get people to collaborate. And so I feel that this year and me as the candidate, I think we're going to get a lot of support from both the Democrats and the Republicans, and we have a lot of declined estates, so we think we'll get that vote as well.
Some new numbers came out this week on fundraising, and it looks like you're staying competitive the last couple of quarters. Is that right? We
led him both quarters in fundraising, which is kind of surprising for a 20-year incumbent. I don't know whether it's just a tough year for everybody in fundraising, or it's just that people are tired of his lack of attention to the district. He's a guy doesn't really do anything for us. So whether you're a business person, whether you're just a concerned citizen, he just doesn't add value to the district.
So what are the key issues that you're hitting on? I mean, I know you've got an environmental background. You serve on boards involving peak oil. Yeah, I mean, obviously oil is a big issue right now. Is that something that you're really talking a lot about?
I'm obsessed with this energy crisis that we're facing. I serve on 2 nonprofit boards. One's called Post-Carbon Institute, and the other is the Association for the Study of Peak Oil, and trying to educate people on this crisis that we face in energy, not just oil, but natural gas and coal as well. A lot of people think we have this endless supply of coal, but the reality is it's a resource that has not been studied since 1974. The USGS hasn't done an analysis of coal in this country since then, and what we're finding is that it's not going to be as easy as a lot of people think. We're getting down deeper in coal seams. This mountaintop removal is destroying entire communities because of the pollution and the runoff from it, as well as just changing the whole character of communities.
So how do you frame this issue on the campaign trail?
Well, with energy, as everyone is so focused on climate change, and that's great and all, well and good, but it's the energy that's going to fix the climate issue. So getting off of fossil fuels before they get off of us, before they leave us, is really the critical point. And they're going to leave us much more quickly than people think they are. But it doesn't have to be a completely disastrous transition. It's just that people need to be educated enough in order to make the decisions they have to make. And this has to be, a lot of people like to talk about this as a Manhattan Project or an Apollo project or something like that. But the reality is that was a few, or more than a few, really great scientists and engineers who worked on those projects. But we need the whole country working on this. So this is more of a World War II effort. It kind of, everybody got behind this, important mission that we had, and they need to do the same thing on energy. And everybody get behind conservation and efficiency as we try to find something that will help us get out of this hole we've dug for ourselves.
Is that a message voters want to hear, or are they still
I think
shy
voters,
away from
well, it's because gas prices have gone up so high, so quickly, so that they've decided, I think they finally realized that, well, maybe there is something to this. And maybe this really is the final shock, the final oil crisis. And so I'm seeing a lot more people engaged on this, and many more people coming to the campaign because they know that I'm energy smart and they want to learn more about this as well as the campaign and what they can do to help. So I think the message is finally getting through to people.
Tell me about what you're doing here this week.
Well, here, obviously, this is Netroots is a grassroots movement. It's kind of where I come from. I come from grassroots, and we think that this is where we're going to have such amazing changes in the country. It's going to come from the grassroots, and people like this, the bloggers, they're so engaged in what's going on in the world and our country, and they can make that difference because it's their networks. It's us tapping into them and them tapping into their friends, and it's like a spider web, and it just keeps getting larger and larger.
Great. It's Debbie Cook running for the California House seat, District 46, and we appreciate your time.
Thanks.